I started to discover it in the Philippines in 2000. When the Americans came to Manila and talked about the first redemption, right, which never happened at that time, right. So then for several years we did not bother about this, right, and then the Chinese came back, and they created a redemption program about 5-6 years back, right. And it happened so that one of my friends is a very close member to the Chinese family, right? Okay. They have been fighting together. They were both in martial arts. He's German as well, right? He lived there. He trained there. He taught as a teacher there. Okay. And then when they started with this program, well, we talked about it, and he asked me, okay, can you give me a helping hand in the Philippines, which I did, right? So I brought many. Well, not many, but I brought a number of Filipinos to the redemption, right? Unfortunately, due to political problems, the redemption in the Philippines may happen or may not happen, right? But out of this came then the contact to people like the Dato, your father, right? Or other clients well, basically all over the world, right? And then I was asked to work with these clients, potential clients, right, and to get their information, get the pictures done like we did here today, right, in order to prepare the submission of a KYC, proper KYC, to the redemption, right. And my friend then is checking for us all the numbers and all the information that are needed to say, okay, we can take this client because his bonds and boxes are apparently genuine, right? Because then only when the physical verification takes place, then we know it's for real or not, right? So far, we assume because the numbers are in master lists, we can verify immediately all the numbers you give us, right? And we can tell you within one day, okay, these numbers are good, or we can tell you the client is also good, or the client is not good because he has presented his file already to many intermediaries, right? So basically our job is to do what we did today, right? And then take the file to the redemption, right? The redemption is a program. It's not a physical person, right? The redemption is a program. The redemption was created by the former royal family of China. Right? They have the money to pay all this, but involved is the World Bank, involved is the International Monetary Fund, involved is the G20, right? The Fed in the US, right? Because it's paid in dollars, basically. So basically that is the job we are doing, right? To bring also the real clients who have the real stuff to the real party, right? Not to 10,000 other brokers or things like that, right? So that's basically my job.
What is your view on the historical bonds that you saw today?
Well, I didn't see any bonds, properly speaking. We only saw boxes, right? Okay. We saw a few bonds from the gentleman over there, right? And the boxes so far look good, right? But I cannot say if the boxes are genuine or not. What we will verify now are the numbers of the boxes, like the Golden Bible boxes and all the other boxes, right? We will tell you, okay, gentlemen, the numbers are good, everything is clean, bring it in, right? And since I will give your father the KYC that the redemption has prepared for him already, right? All what you need to do now is to add on an additional list all the assets, right? So that this will be one package, because in this redemption program is a rule. It is called the one-time rule. You can only present a file one time. If you have more assets and you think that you can present only part of your assets now and then later you come back and say, oh, I still have more assets, that will not work. They will not accept that. Why? A very simple reason for it. They don't want you to make money by returning or turning yourself to another owner or holder, because there is no owner, holder, and then say, okay, I buy this from you, I have money now, I buy this from you, and then you go back to the redemption. This is a no-no. So you have to present all your assets that you have, and if everything is okay, you get your money for all your assets, right?
Okay. Can you tell us again why you are not interested in the American bonds?
It's not that I'm not interested.
Okay.
You have to be very precise. It is that the Americans, for the time being, are not interested in really redeeming these boxes that I have seen here. If you have had a Treaty of Versailles box, I would have said, okay, we take the picture, we take the information, we take the KYC. But the other boxes, they have not given us any green light. They have not told us, okay, go and tell your clients that we will take them or that we will redeem them. That's not the case, right? So far, only for the Treaty of Versailles. Because the redemption program was created by the Chinese about 4 or 5 years back, as I said, right? Basically, what they did 100 years ago, they issued these bonds and papers, and it was backed by gold. Okay? So now the gold is not free because the papers are still outside, right? So they are going to collect about 40% of what has been issued about 100 years ago. They will redeem these 40%, and then the rest will just be cancelled. But by redeeming